Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I will talk about some of the creatures in Celtic mythology. First up is the Merrow. A Merrow is a mermaid or merman. Merrows require a magical cap to travel between water and land. The Merrow maiden is like the commonly depicted mermaid, beautiful woman from the waist up and fish-like from the waist down. They have green hair, which they fondly groom with a comb, and have slight webbing between their fingers. Said to be modest, gentle, and affectionate, the Merrow is believed to be capable of attachment. There are reports of intermarriage, but they will almost always return to the sea after a few years. Merrow maidens have also been known to lure young men beneath the waves, where the men live on in an enchanted state. While the females were thought to be beautiful, the men were thought to be ugly, which may be why the females wanted men from the land. The Olafist is a sea serpent-like monster. These monsters were believed to inhabit many lakes and rivers in Ireland. There are many legends of saints and heroes fighting Olafist. A joint eater, or Alp Ilatura, is a type of fairy who sits invisibly and consumes half their victim's food. When a person falls asleep beside a stream or spring, the joint eater appears in the form of a newt and crawls down a person's mouth, feeding on the food they have eaten. The puka is considered to be bearers of both good and bad fortune. They could help or hinder. Puka can have dark or white fur or hair. The creatures were said to be shapeshifters. They can also take human form. One theme of the puka is mischief. They are said to entice humans to take a ride on their back. Then they give the rider a wild ride before returning them to the same place they got on. Slaw na Marb, or Slaw, were hosts of the unforgiven dead, usually taking a crescent form, similar to a flight of gray birds. They were said to approach and pick up a person from any direction and then transport them far away. Although they would sometimes rescue humans from dangerous rock clefts, they were typically depicted as dangerous to mortals. Changelings are human-like creatures that are believed to be a fairy that has been left in place of a human, usually a child, stolen by other fairies. A human child may be taken for a number of reasons, such as to act as a servant, for the love of a child, or out of malice. In rare cases, elderly fairies would be exchanged so they could live in comfort. Changelings are typically identifiable through a number of traits. A child may appear sickly and will not grow like a normal child. They may also have notable physical characteristics like a beard or long teeth. They can also display intelligence beyond its apparent age. Simple charms such as an inverted coat or open iron scissors left where the child sleeps were thought to ward off changelings. The last creature I am going to talk about in this video is the leprechaun. Leprechauns are supernatural beings that are sometimes classified as a type of fairy. They are usually depicted as little bearded men wearing a coat and a hat who partake in mischief. In later times, they have been depicted as shoemakers who have a hidden pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. The earliest known mention of the leprechaun appears in a medieval tale called the Etra Fergus mac Leti, which translates to the adventure of Fergus, son of Leti. I hope you all enjoyed this video and I'll see y'all next time.